And with that, we say good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to another night of the locker room. As always, he is Elijah Collins. I am Justin Prince. Elijah, we continue just to check the days off the calendar. 2 weeks, 14 days from kicking off our 2023 high school football season.
That's right, Jay. First game is almost here. Since media day, we've heard from more than 20 area teams as they gear for the new season. And tonight, we wrap up our countdown and kickoff coverage in the NECC.
Yeah. You're right. But
yes.
Before we hear from Fairfield, Lakeland, Garrett, we're going to take a little bit of a break from the NECC. We got to talk about some new kids on the block making their locker room debut this fall.
Oh, for sure. That's right. The Blackhawk Braves moving on up to 11-man after year one. I checked in with head coach Bryce Bennett and the squad today to see how they're getting up for the new chapter.
This first game will be a very, very big step for us.
I'm excited. It's going to be a great experience for me.
After competing in 8-man football for 1 year, the Blackhawk Braves are now making their way up to the big leagues. Head coach Bryce Bennett and the Braves will have their first 11-man competition in 2 weeks. They're certainly ready for game number 1.
It's actually been really fun. Yesterday was our first day of full contact, and they did really well. A lot of positive attitudes, good crack in the shoulder pads and helmets, and just having fun. Today, a little less, more of that. We're missing a few players today just from sickness and other things, but we're definitely looking forward to next week, getting ready for our first scrimmage on Friday and our first real go at 11-man full contact. So I think these guys are going to be ready.
Out of the 27 guys listed on the roster, only 5 have played at least 1 year. Gage Bennett is one of those guys. He returns as the Braves' junior fullback last season. Bennett averaged just over 81 rushing yards a game and led the team with 13 touchdowns.
The fact that these kids are new, that I will need to show them more patience than I will ever have had to, because I am somebody who's played football about 7 years now, and it's probably been my only sport that I've loved for my entire life. But with us building our strength together and using everything we've got, I think we're doing pretty well.
The Braves went 6-3 last year, and despite the many hurdles adjusting to 11-man, Coach's message has been pretty simple.
Don't let anyone, look down on us. Like, we're getting some talk about us saying that we're not going to be good this year, and he's telling us not to let it go our head, that we're all part of a family, all brothers, that we all need to stick up for one another and play hard.
Blackhawk is scheduled for just 2 home games this year. They'll open up season with their first home game against Calumet Christian August 18th at 7 p.m.